Did you know that astrology can point towards your dream career? Here's how to find yours with the example of Martin Luther King. But there's a big difference between your indicated career path and the path you can take towards immense fame, wealth, or power. So please wait until the end for that. In astrology, the planets in the 10th house and the planet that owns the 10th house indicates your karmic career path, what your chart is trying to make you do in life. He's an Aries rising in sidereal, which means his 10th house Rashi is Capricorn and its lord is Saturn. So let's first look at Saturn. It's placed in the 9th house in Sagittarius, which represents religion, long distance travel, higher knowledge, import-export, and law. This is why his career was initially literally drawn into being a Baptist minister. Even his qualifications were in theology. If he wanted to, he could have even become a lawyer. But why did he get involved in political activism and civil rights? There are three astrological reasons for this. Number one, his 5th lord's sun is in the 10th house, which represents career. The 5th house and the 5th lord represents politics, sports, speculations, working with children, and mental creativity. This is probably what pushed him into political activism so strongly. Number two, remember, his 10th lord Saturn is in the 9th house, which represents dharma, ethics, and principles. The connection between the 9th and the 10th house lords is called Dharma Karmadipati Yoga, where your professional life becomes a reflection of your moral compass. A lot of genuine activists have this combination. Number three, Mercury, being the lord of Virgo, which owns the 6th house for Aries ascendants, represents the downtrodden. It's also in the 10th house, which further pushes his career towards fighting for the downtrodden. Additionally, Mercury, being the lord of Gemini, happens to be his 3rd house lord. The 3rd house represents drama, acting, performing, and being on stage. He spent quite a lot of time giving speeches literally on stages. So what is the reason for his immense fame and influence? As mentioned at the start of the video, he was not just famous and influential, he was and still is internationally famous and influential. The short answer is Rahu, the north node of the moon. I keep saying this, if you want immense fame, power, or wealth, follow the house of Rahu. Look at where Rahu is. It's in Taurus, which is his 2nd house, that represents speaking, writing, counseling, teaching, and money-related careers. So by following any of these paths, he was bound to gain immense fame, influence, or wealth. This is amplified by the fact that Venus, the owner of Taurus, is strongly placed in the 11th house of fulfillment of major desires. Furthermore, he was not only a great public speaker, he was also a writer. He has written 5 books that have generated revenue over $1 million US. Being the humanitarian he is, he has donated everything he earned from his books and the money he was rewarded for winning the Nobel Peace Prize for humanitarian causes. In conclusion, do you now see how smooth astrology is? And let me know in the comments below whose chart you would like me to analyze next. Thank you.